What's going on YouTube? It's Dagreenshiz here to finally explain to you what I did for my modern play, just to kind of play in the modern Pokemon game, which I have not really ever done outside of buying evolution boxes 2 years ago. Haven't ever bought and graded modern Pokemon cards in order to make money. All the craze around Evolving Skies is helping open my eyes to a bunch of this different stuff that is a possibility. And pretty much what I plan on doing, and I'll get into kind of what I bought, what I was going to do, and what I ended up doing. But basically, the whole plan behind this is just to make money as a dirty flipper, essentially. Not buying like I like buying old cards to sit on them for the collection. They end up maybe going up in value over time, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? This is more for the buying the card, grading it, and making money fast. Not trying to sit on stuff getting graded at PSA for 120 to 150 days. I'll tell you that right now. That's how you don't make money. So the plan here, we'll see what happens. But as I'm recording this, there's basically an auction ending that is a great example of the possibility. So I almost did my first ever buyout of a modern Pokemon card, and the card is sub $10, and it is from the latest set. Basically, I wanted to pick out a card, extremely popular, and I wanted to just hone in on it, see. There's like no sales. There's 0 sales of the English in a PSA 10. There is Japanese one from the Japanese set. Who cares? It's selling for maybe around $100. Very interesting there in itself. But this card is the Gengar character rare. This card is pretty sick. Pretty sick. I bought a handful of them. To show you literally a handful. I bought, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 4 here, and there's one in a card saver 1 ready to get graded. So basically, I just went through eBay and purchased the ones that look good. Turns out these 4 are 9 pluses. They're not guaranteed 10s. That one I'm going to grade is a guaranteed 10. So basically what I planned on doing is getting these in, grading them quickly. What I need to determine if that's $30 or $50 tier level, and then sell it, see if I can make some money. So as it turns out, at this moment, there's a CGC 9.5 already at about $50 with shipping. A CGC 9.5, that's $15 to grade this like $5 to $10 card, depending on where you find it. That's insane. That's insane. These I could almost guarantee like CGC 9.5-ish. These are pretty dang minty. But I don't want to set, like, I don't know. I'm just not trying to play the CGC route here. This I'm trying to do is send a PSA. Because CGC is a lot tougher to hit a 10. I don't want to play the CGC 9.5 flip game because I feel like that the price is going to be dropping on that way faster than a 10. And trying to get a CGC 10 on a modern card is not easy, especially with these cards that have not great centering. So the plan for me is to buy cards, send a PSA, grade, and sell. Like the Moonbreon, for example, you could buy that card raw. I just saw somebody post it for like $400. It is selling for like $800 on a PSA 10. So if you do your due diligence and you're pre-grading this card, you can make some serious coin. Do not do it unless you know what the hell you're doing, because you could easily lose money doing this. I could easily lose money. When I bought 5 of these, I bought more than 5. Only 5 have showed up. But when I bought these, they literally were, they could be worth nothing. $5 card. This could be light played. One of these is like light played. I could return it. It was an eBay listing, but I'm not gonna because I'm too lazy. But basically, I want to take that card, grade it, hope to sell it for over $100 is the plan. So I'm thinking I might just do the full send $50 tier and get this thing turned quick. be one of the first early to markets, even though it's not definitely not first to market, but also a lot of people aren't going to be sending in a $10 card at a $50 tier level. There's not going to be a whole lot of these out there. This is a pretty sick art for me. I love it, which is why I ended up picking it. Fun fact, I was on Troll and Toad or TCG Player, I can't remember which one, and I was going to do a buyout of this card. I had 110 items in my cart, went to go check out, and they didn't take American Express, which is what my business credit card is. So I was pretty frustrated and just went back to eBay, filled my cart with a bunch of them that looked good, and bought those. Was really looking forward to doing the buyout on the one site, and that was well over $1,000. Didn't end up happening. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe we're just going to dip our toe into that instead, kind of see how it goes. But I almost guarantee a PSA 10 on that card that I'm going to grade. So say I'm into it, these 5 cards. I do have more coming, hopefully more gradable. 5 cards, average probably around $6 a piece, so I'm into it $30. $30. So if I grade this for $50, plus the shipping, you're talking maybe $60, $65 all in for everything. Ship it back to me, it's a PSA 10. I sell this card, what I would say is easily $100. That will be the true test to see what this comes back as, and what I can get money-wise for it. The Japanese one did sell recently for $100. Like I said, the CGC 9.5 English one is selling right now as I'm recording this for $50. So it leads me to believe a PSA 10 card like this could easily sell for $100, I would say. I probably would throw it up as a buy it now, not an auction. So I definitely will be letting you know the grading results and also the sale results. Maybe I'll have both of those in one video, where it comes back and I list it for sale and it sells, and I can tell you how that went. So that modern play is happening. I'm looking at other cards that I feel are decent priced, because I'm not looking to buy a bunch of Umbreons at $400. This card is way more accessible for me. There's other cards in the similar price range that I feel like are similar plays could be made, and we will see how this one goes to see if I want to do those. But that'd be pretty sweet if that card ends up paying for this and I make a few bucks. That'd be pretty cool. So then I got some free cards. To be determined. Could lose money completely. If that card comes back a 9, I probably ain't going to be making a whole lot of money. That's the risk you got to take. You better do dang good pre-grading your stuff if you want to make any money doing this. You could easily make mistakes and lose some big money. Especially like if I did a buyout and I took some fat L's, and then the PSA 10's only selling for like $40, which it very well could. Doubtful, but it could, I would say. Another modern play is sealed that I just did for the first time. Technically, as this video is posting, the transaction's likely happening, but I'm getting 9 cases of Lost Origin, at least 9, maybe 10, and very good price point, very good. Cannot complain about it. I believe it was $94 to my door, essentially, per box, which is not as cheap as distribution, but I don't have distribution. I don't want to buy the crap they make you buy through distribution, as I've talked with Mason from Cardinal Gaming. Shout out cardinalgaming.com. But yeah, I don't want to be the guy having to buy pin boxes and break down pin boxes. I want to be able to buy booster boxes when I see there's a play. And really, honestly, a big fan of the set. Big fan of Giratina. Big fan of Gengar. Big fan of Charizard. Big fan of Pikachu. They're Aerodactyl. Like, this set for me is pretty cool. The only other time I got this excited over a set was Evolving Skies. I didn't pull the trigger like I did. I'm not telling you it's going to go to the moon at all. I don't know. I could definitely lose money. This being, I don't even know, roughly $5,000-ish. Yeah, so that's taking some risks is what that is. And hopefully I come out on top. The sealed play is definitely a little bit more long-term than this. This is like wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I'm going to try and burn this and turn it as quick as possible. Just like every other modern thing. I'm not saying I would not invest into buying and sitting on graded cards of these right away. The price is going to go down, I would say, in the very short term being in the next year. God knows what could happen, because you look at the Moonbryon thing just skyrocketed after a year or so. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm excited to get the Lost Origin boxes. That'll be pretty cool to see how that goes. Reprints will happen. That's the way it is. Really looking forward to this. Really, and it's been bittersweet change of pace, looking at all these different modern cards, seeing which one I wanted to play in. And there is a couple other ones, like I mentioned. I did buy a couple of other ones. Nothing. This was a bigger quantity. I definitely bought more of these than any other like character rare or alternative art. So stay tuned for that. Let me know what you think. Am I a complete idiot? Let me know. But I really think there is some opportunity here, and everybody, it seems a lot of people realize that, and maybe I'm just extremely late to the game. But also I think we are in the niches here, and we are a very small group of people that are grading ultra modern, especially at a $50. If I send this at a $50 tier level, it's going to be one of the first ones back, I am sure, from PSA. So that'll be cool. That'll, I think, help sell it, rather than sending it at a $22 tier level and seeing it in about a half a year. That just makes way more sense to me. Burn and turn it quick. And if PSA is never an option, then that's when CGC becomes the play. But like I said, getting a CGC 10 on this, I don't want to play that game. It's way too difficult. I'd rather just go with a card I know is going to get a PSA 10, watch it come back a 7. But I really honestly think it's coming back a 10. Almost guaranteed. I put like a 95% chance on it. CGC, that wouldn't happen. Like, I'd be like, maybe. Well, maybe. I don't know. But appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed the video. More to come, I'm sure. Hit the like button. Hit the sub button if you enjoy the content. Peace.